10 for the home side, Julie Crossover. Number 11, Jamie Lee Pierce. Number 12, Amanda Pascal. Number 20, Bethany Theodore. Number 21, Mackenzie Drew. 23 for Wyndham, it's Tennille Knight. And number 24, Charlie McKinnon, sponsored by Regional Tire Service. Coach is Jared Hillier, the assistant coach is Simon Nicholson, and Alan McKinnon, the team manager is Austin Hillier. We also wish our officials in control of tonight's game all the very best for a great contest. Tonight, in acknowledgement of the recently passed Thursday Anzac Day, we pause to remember those who have served to defend our nations. We do this to mark the anniversary of when Australia and New Zealand soldiers landed on the beach at Gallipoli on 25 April 1915. This was the first major military campaign for soldiers from Australia and New Zealand. A commemoration service is how we can honour those people who have served and those who continue to serve in Australia's armed forces. Shortly, the last post will be played to one of those who have made the ultimate sacrifice. It means that they have done their duty and are now at rest. After the last post, there will be 1 minute of silence. This is a time to think about those who have served in Australia's armed forces, those who continue to serve, and about those who have lost their lives. Now please stand for the Ode of Remembrance. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At going down in the sun and in the morning, we will remember them. Please remain standing for the Australian national anthem. very much, ladies and gentlemen. All the very best to players on both sides. And thank you very much to our friends from Wyndham Concert Band for supporting us tonight with our central news.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Eagles Stadium. You're here tuned in live on a Saturday night at Eagles Stadium. We have the Wyndham Basketball Club taking on the Sunbury Jets. big game coming in here, celebrating Anzac Day weekend. If you were here earlier, you would have noticed and seen the Anzac Day ceremony paying respects to the men and women that have served Australia and New Zealand Armed Forces in the wars previously. So thank you to Wes Cusworth and the Werribee Concert Band, providing an exceptional service before the game, as we are just moments away from getting everything underway here. It is, of course, BigV Championship Women. It's a round 4 clash. Wyndham coming in third on the ladder with a 3-1 record, playing the extra game. Sunbury, 6th place in the ladder, 2-1. So definitely a game worth watching here tonight. Both teams very keen to move their way up the ladder. Wyndham looking to get back to the top of the ladder, as they spent all of the year last year. And Sunbury looking to claw their way closer to that top 4 and staying in contention early in the season, getting games under the belt, and looking forward to playing finals later in the year, no doubt. Getting some starting 5s rolling through here for Wyndham. We've got Tennille. We've got Tennille Knight, Amanda Pascal, Mackenzie Drew, Jamie Lee Pearce, and Julie Brousseau. And for the Sunbury Jets, it looks like Chloe Hildebrand, Emily Actor, Veronica Merkovich, who else we got? Well, we have a jersey issue. I can see it already. We've got Abby Hildebrand as well, so I'm going to apologise in advance if you're a part of the Hildebrand fan club. Number 23, Abby, and number 10, Chloe, do definitely look awfully similar at a glance on court. I think they're wearing the exact same shoes as well, which is not going to help me out one bit, so apologies if I get their first name mixed up. I'll probably just refer to them both as Hildebrand and save myself the hassle. Just trying to figure out who number 3 is. I don't have a number 3 on the sheet. And we'll see what the score bench pop up there, because I think they're also a bit confused. We've got number 4, Chloe Angrove. That might be her there for the starting lineup. I think it is Chloe Angrove, yes. Just a jersey change from 4 to 3. Crowd starting to fill out nicely. Of course, a double header here tonight, with the men's taking on Sunbury as well at about 8:30 following this game. So that'll be another good clash. 2 teams at the business end of the ladder. Chicago Bulls intro getting a good running here while we wait for the tip-off. Everyone just clarifying things. It looks like we are at moments away. And that looks like Tennille Knight first hands. Pascal getting a screen from Pearce. Working away through the top of the key. Tennille Knight letting one fly early, backboard, in and out. Just couldn't get it to go. So Hildebrand out in the corner for 3, finds nothing but the bottom of the net. Jamie Lee Pearce was off to the races. Quick response there for Wyndham. Easy as you like. So Actor now. Hildebrand getting a screen there from Angrove. That's Merkovich up top. Flips out to Actor again, and back in the hands of Angrove. Looks like Jamie Lee Pearce is going to get credited with the steal there. Brousseau puts on the floor, goes inside, straight up, clean defence, Emily Actor. So Brousseau outside. Amanda Pascal shooting a 3-ball. And a steal from the inbounds. Looks like it was Brousseau. Dishes off to Tennille Knight. Draws the contact. Gets the bucket. Going to go to the line for one more. Tennille Knight makes the 3-point play. Good off-season for Tennille Knight, working with the Bendigo Spirit in the WNBL, along with Amanda Pascal. Nice move from Actor, getting through the dish from, I think it was Hildebrand, finding her inside. No time to turn around if you're a Sunbury Jet. That ball is coming back down the floor very quickly. Amanda Pascal just taking that the whole way on her own, pulling up for that mid-range as Mackenzie Drew sticks out the arm. As Wyndham get a chance to set up the defence now. Trying to see the matchups we have here. Looks like Pearce is picking up on Mirkovic, and Mackenzie Drew has Chloe Hildebrand. Doubled in the corner by Brousseau and Mackenzie Drew. Mirkovic still in the paint. Taking a long time. Shot clock expires. Tennille Knight says thank you very much. Takes her tally up to 5 already. As we've got Veronica Mirkovic giving away a foul in the paint just to hold on Jamie Lee Pearce. So it's Chloe Hildebrand picking up Amanda Pascal. See a lot of players just take that left hand, but pretty shifty with the handles. AP able to get to the left anyway. Tennille Knight firing one. Couldn't get it. I think Brousseau got away with a foul. Might have just given a little shove to Actor. As Wyndham just couldn't quite be clean there. And that ball ends up out of bounds. Out of bounds that time. Looking to find Mirkovic inside. Pass was a bit low, out of reach. AP getting double teamed. They're going to send some help. Jamie Lee Pearce happy to put the ball on the floor. And it's turned over in the paint there. Missed layup was Abby Hildebrand and picked up by Actor on the rebound. Kenzie Drew kept it in, but it ends up in the hands of Lakeisha Mirkovic, who ends up with 2 points. AP from 3. Bottom, looks like missed the whole lot there. So the Wyndham bench that getting ready to come in. A few substitutions getting ready. As that ball is blocked by Tennille Knight, out of bounds. Of course, the shot was blocked, so shot clock did not reset. And the Jets just not on the ball there. And a simple shot clock violation. The ball ends up back in the hands of Wyndham. So Bethany Theodore's checked in for Wyndham. She's been great at the start of the season so far, as well as Jazz Goodman and Alex Connolly. As it's Jazz Goodman there fighting for the rebound. Is able to do just enough. Didn't get a clean hand on it, but it's going to be a Wyndham baseline ball. AP finds Connolly in the corner. Couldn't get it to go. To Neil Knight. It's able to reel it in. Alex Connolly on the way in. Tucks it up. Gets the foul off the glass. Chance for a three-point play. Just put that ball under her arm like a running back. Just scoops it up and gets it in. Make it look easy. And the professional three-point play. It's Bethany Theodore doing exactly what she's done so far for Wyndham. Come off the bench, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, and be an absolute pest. We've got a half-court trap here. Theodore almost getting that steal. Outside, Akhtar with the feed. It was from Angrove, and it finds the bottom of the net. Connolly showing off some handles in the backcourt. Good pressure there from Abby Hildebrand. Jazzy Goodman can't find the handle. Neil Knight gets one outside, and it's hitting the ring and not dropping for her. The two Hildebrand sisters working together here with a bit of 1-2. Looking to get themselves into their set. Angrove puts it on the floor, driving on Amanda Pascal. So the shot clock is reset to 1 second. Amanda Pascal just kept it in, but had a foot on the line. Going to run this down from 14. A bit of a catch and shoot situation here for Sunbury. Didn't even get the catch part sorted out as Theodore was trying to find Tennille Knight. Good defense from the Jets as looks like Tennille was trying to draw some contact, but straight up defense. Chance to bring it back to within 2 points. It's good. Abby Hildebrand. Goodman looking for Connolly. Now in the hands of AP. Shot clock down to 6. Tennille Knight in the corner. Bottom of the net. Patience from Wyndham. Using the full count there on the shot clock. Booger Dang checks in for the Jets. Chloe Hildebrand finds Abby on the baseline cut. Good dish from the inbound. Just caught Wyndham sleeping there for a split second. So Abby Hildebrand's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Perfect from the line. Abby Hildebrand up to 5 points early in this game. Amanda Pascal weaving her way in, putting one off the glass. Does it like no one else, those weaving her way through the key, using her body to protect the ball. It was Abby Hildebrand letting the floater go. Pooga Deng on the offensive glass, easy as you like. Connolly, corner three by way of Amanda Pascal. Too easy for Alex Connolly. We've got Ella McLeod in for Wyndham as well. Didn't see that little substitution happen. Another guard that gives plenty of energy off the bench. Dan gives the screen. Little pick and roll action. Couldn't be clean with it. Theodore diving on a loose one. I think there's a foul. It was from Actor. And Jared Hillier has seen enough of Pooga Deng before switching Jamie Lee Pearce back on the floor. It looks like Amanda Pascal's having a breather as well. Jamie Lee Pearce doesn't mind shooting them from there. That's why. If there's one spot you don't mind Jamie Lee Pearce popping those threes from, it's top of the key. I think she's only maybe about a 25% free throw shooter for the season so far, but if we could break that down into sectors of the court, isolating that top of the key three, I reckon it might be above 50%. Brousseau with the clean strip in the paint. Theodore showing some pace down the floor. And Pearce on the glass just couldn't get it to go. Geez, Bethany Theodore is absolute lightning running down the court. Jamie Lee Pearce good on the first of her two free throws. Lead just stretching out to 10 points as it's Tennille Knight with 8. Pascal and Pearce with 7. So Wyndham sort of sharing the love. Alex Connolly's got 6 as well. Good signs for coach Jared Hillier. Everyone on the Wyndham bench is clapping that, saying it's good defence, and the referee was the only one there who happened to disagree, as we have a simple little inbound violation there from Chloe Hildebrand. Just stepped on the line, and easy as that, it's a turnover for Wyndham. Can't make it that easy for Wyndham to get the ball back, especially when you find yourself down 11. Pearce in the paint, up and under, off the glass. Couldn't get it to go. Let's try the right side this time. Easy as you like. Jamie Lee Pearce did not switch off for a second there. Stayed with the ball. As a good follow-up that time from Veronica Mirkovic. Able to get herself 2 points. Jamie Lee Pearce puts it on the floor, drives the lane. She's going to go to the line with a chance for one more. Can't get the free throw to drop this time. Here's Jamie Lee Pearce. Quick outlet pass from the Jets. Adrienne Cameron able to be the beneficiary of some quick offense. Jamie Lee Pearce again inside with a nice feed from Bethany Theodore this time. Get them off the catch, get them off the dribble, get them off the rebound. Jamie Lee Pearce has the answer to everything so far. stop and pop. Brousseau can't get it to go. It's Jamie Lee again on the rebounds. As we're down to the last 30 seconds. And a stop from Jamie Lee Pearce this time as well. Oh, Beth Theodore takes an absolute knock. Finds herself out of court, and I think it was Chloe Hildebrand that time with 2 points inside. Kenzie Drew almost with a little give and go from Pearce. Instead, kicks it out to Brousseau. Step back off their dribble. Julie Brousseau can't get it to go. Just enough time for the Jets here to get a look off. As Chloe Hildebrand didn't have one eye on the clock there and ends up throwing a pass when she probably had to fire one off late in that first quarter. Big first quarter. Jamie Lee Pearce, 13 points, 3 rebounds and a steal in there as well. Brilliant first quarter. I don't think she'll keep up the pace, but if we're eyeing off a Jamie Lee Pearce 50-point game, boy oh boy, you're in for a treat. For the Sunbury Jets, the love is all shared around. We've got 2 points, 4 points, 5 points, 3, 5, 2, and 2. So no one with more than, 2 made field goals. You're going to need to find someone to start putting a dent into this deficit. They find themselves down 11 already. As Wyndham on pace for another 100-point game, as is often talked about here as the benchmark for this Wyndham women's team. I don't know how Jared Hellier would feel about losing a game when they score over 100, but I don't think he'd be too mad. Because you're playing a pretty good team if they're putting up 100 points after giving up 100. Jets are getting underway, kicking off this second quarter. Good defense from Connolly. Mirkovic is out of the paint. As that pass was over the head of Adrian Cameron. She needed to be about 7 foot tall to reel that one in, I reckon. AP getting a lot of attention in the backcourt. Little pick and roll action. Oh, yes, it is. Good defense from Mirkovic there, able to get Pearce. And the stop under the paint. Tennille Knight scoops. Tennille Knight ice cream shop is open, serving scoops all night like that. It's a great three-pointer. Abby Hildebrand, the long arm of Mackenzie Drew closing out on her. What an easy play to shoot over. Didn't faze her one bit. AP looking for a little lob, little soft pass into Pearce, and I think that was Chloe Hildebrand just swatted that one out of the way. We might have a little 2-3 zone action from the Jets, but does leave the corner threes open. Tennille Knight can't convert that one. I think it was an air ball over the back. Makes up for it with a rejection on the other end. Big swat. And there was Abby driving in, Abby Hildebrand. Tennille Knight probably had a good layup, passed it off for a great one. Good shot, great shot for all you coaches out there. Tennille Knight finds Pearce inside for a great look. Good recovery and scramble by the Jets as Tennille Knight gets another steal to go with a block she just got a moment ago. Finds AP Pascal in transition, and Mackenzie Drew can't knock a three-pointer down. As Kenzie finds Pearce, who's able just to chuck one up there. She's up to 17 points. As a bit of a half-court press and trap. Leaves Veronica Merkovich wide open in the paint. She gets the easiest 2 points. She'll get all night. AP, little step back on the mid-range game. Such a deadly move when you can put the ball and penetrate at will to be able to just pump the brakes. Able to pump the brakes and knock down those mid-ranges. So deadly as a player. Very hard to stop. Because if you back up and respect the drive, gives her so much time to get those three-pointers off. The mid-ranges off. Thank you, AP, making me sound like an exceptional commentator after doing that 2 plays in a row. Three ball. It's a beautiful looking three-point shot. Emily Acta, and it finds the bottom of the net. Lovely looking shot that is. Brousseau's open. Sorry, not Brousseau. That is Alex Connolly. Pearce from downtown. Jamie Lee Pearce. Don't know if I've seen Jamie Lee Pearce have a first half like this in the year she's been at Wyndham. Absolutely tearing it up in there. Good positioning, great offense there from her opposite number, Veronica Merkovich. She's got 8 points and had the seal on Pearce that time. AP, mid-ranger this time, can't get it to go. As Pearce is able to just keep it in. Tennille Knight, corner three. Couldn't get it to go. Another offensive rebound by Wyndham. Oh, she can't be stopped! Jamie Lee Pearce with 23 points in a quarter and a half of basketball. Maybe the Jamie Lee Pearce 50-point game is on. Boy, oh boy, what a half of basketball Jamie Lee Pearce is playing. Unbelievable stuff from Jamie Lee. Sunbury Jets don't have the answer. With how easily Wyndham been able to get to the rack with those layups, I feel if Veronica Merkovich is going to step out and cover Pearce on those three-pointers, it's just going to leave a lot of space in the paint there for players such as Mackenzie Drew, AP, Tennille Knight. to be the beneficiaries of that. So Monique Caparello, coach of the Sunbury Jets, going to have to dig deep in the bag and figure out how to put a stop to this absolute heater that Jamie Lee Pearce is on, as Jared Hillier is doing her a favour and giving her a seat. And Jazz Goodman's going to come in and play the 4 or 5 with Tennille Knight. Finds McLean up top. Good post up. AP couldn't do much wrong. Couldn't do much there. Giving up a fair bit of size to Merkovich. Just gets the 2 hands straight up. Not going to give away the foul as well. Brousseau puts it on the floor. Looking for an option. AP at the top of the key. Always a good one. Jazz Goodman. Fired the 3 off. Good work on the rebounds there from Wyndham, able to keep it alive. I think that was Ella McLeod. And then Brousseau knocks the mid-range down. Tennille Knight giving no space. That's Lakeisha McLean. She was locking up there. McLeod finds herself outside after a good dish out there from Tennille Knight, who was probably a bit too caught under the ring. We've got 4 minutes to play in this first half of basketball. Wyndham, we're putting up 52 points already. Looking to make that 55. Thank you very much, Julie Brousseau. Just the 5 points for her so far. Capable of much more. She keeps shooting them like that. Jets move the ball quickly in the post of Merkovich. Good box out from Jazz Goodman, and allows Theodore to pick up an easy rebound and swing it across to Brousseau. Pass wasn't great. Let it fly anyway. Jazz Goodman will give her the steal there. Nice pass, finds Brousseau, little wrap over the top. Neil Knight in the corner. Goodman up top now. Little turnaround, mid-range feeder. Just couldn't get it to go. There's McLeod picking up Actor up top. As they find Hildebrand in the corner. As timeout called. Jamie Lee Pearce still leading. All scorers 23 points in 11 minutes of basketball. 9 of 11 from the field. 3 from 3 from beyond the arc from your starting centre, if you don't mind. Amanda Pascal filling up a few stat sheets with 11. 2 rebounds, 5 assists. Nice to see a little crowd rolling in as we've got, it's the Wyndham, one of the Wyndham girls teams here on Team of the Week duties. And we've got a pracky game with some Iramu teams, a local team from here, and I think a Heathdale boys team later coming up in the men's game. Good to see the kids getting involved and Wyndham spreading the love and getting the kids involved. Neil Knight with the inbound duties. And Theodore running the point there with Pascal taking a breather. It's Neil Knight, let one fly from up top, couldn't get it to go. Good offense from the Jets, running and gunning. Getting back and covering Wyndham. Oh, don't give Brousseau space. Couldn't get this one to go. Good rebound from McLeod. She's going to get a 3 by way of Tennille Knight. That might be off a Sunbury Jet hand, or it might be a foul first on Merkovich. She just gave, I think, Tennille Knight a little shove there. As coach Jared Hillier goes to the big guns, bringing in Jamie Lee Pearce and Amanda Pascal. Pearce posting up. Oh, she can't miss. Can't miss. How that went in, that wasn't her best looking shot, but boy, oh boy, having an absolute blinder. 25 now. Oh, Theodore got caught in two minds, ended up throwing it straight to, I think it was Emily Actor from the Jets. Should be working hard trying to get one back here now. As is the way. 3 ball, no good. That one from, I think that's Chloe Hildebrand to Neil Knight. Wyndham just patient. Didn't want to rush that one, didn't have a great look. AP, the long 2 over Merkovich. It's Tennille Knight, and this is a layup. Good contest there from Angrove. So Wyndham find themselves up 16.
Checking in the Sunbury Jets, Hildebrand, number 23. On the side, it's 21, Mackenzie Drew.
Foul called on the floor. There might be on. I think that was 21, Mackenzie Drew. Not many fouls in this game. It's been pretty free-flowing. Reflected by the scoring. Over 100 points in the first half. Wyndham putting up 59. Maybe with a chance for another bucket here as Merkovich goes inside. Lovely little finish off the glass. Jared Hillier is going to call a timeout and draw one up here. Get Wyndham a good look as we look to move into half-time. Run through some stats. It's Merkovich is stretched out as leading scorer for the Jets. She's up to 14 points, just refreshed there. 5 rebounds, 4 assists to go along with that. I mentioned not many fouls, just 7 in a half of basketball for the Jets. And for Wyndham, just 3. So just 10 fouls in 20 minutes of basketball. Leads itself to a pretty high-paced game. And it's Jamie Lee Pearce with 25 points. Glad you can be joining us here. Live stream games at Eagles Stadium. We had a bit of a hiccup last week, so I do apologise to anybody that was looking to join in and watch the game. It was the McKinnon women's and men's game on a Sunday. Just had some technical difficulties, as cliche as that sounds. Camera was here and everything was all set up, but the feed just couldn't get up and running. So apologies for those that were going out of their way to... Oh, Jamie Lee Pearce finds Pascal on a beautiful timing on that cut. As Pascal fouls on the follow-up, Abby Hildebrand. And it's going to be Abby Hildebrand to the line for 2. Knocks down the first. Can't get the second to go. Tennille Knight's going to grab it, hold on to it, pick up a rebound stat and go into half-time, holding on to a 15-point lead as it's a 61-point half for Wyndham on the back of Jamie Lee Pearce. With 25, 5 boards, an assist and a steal to go along with those as well. Fantastic first half of basketball in just 13 minutes, didn't even play the full half. As we'll take a little breather here at halftime, and we'll see you back in about 10 minutes for the second half of this game. Alrighty, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed your little breather there. Just enough time to grab a drink, get a refreshment. And we're back here in the third quarter as a loose pass from Alex Connolly is picked off by McLean from the Jets. Sorry, Emily Actor from the Jets. As Wyndham taking their time here. Jamie Lee Pearce in the high post, kicks it out to Neil Knight. Gets one back at 3. As Connolly's going to come up with the rebound, I think, by way of Pearce. Pull up from Brousseau. No good. Good box out from the Jets. Ends up in Chloe Hildebrand. Mirkovic working hard on the post. She's got a mismatch with AP. It's Brousseau, Julie Brousseau, pretty hard on the closeout. Gives away the foul. Good switch there. Mirkovic on to AP in the post. Good matchup for the Jets. The lead just down to 11 now. Pascal can't get the 3 ball to go. Good rebound from Mirkovic. Jets in control, just at half court. Going to cut this under 10 points. Hildebrand for 3. No good. Good rebound from Connolly. Almost loses it. Able just to keep control of things. Two-three zone here from the Jets. Brousseau doesn't mind a zone. You're going to put a zone, you're going to give up some 3-point shots. If there's a team in this league that's happy to let them fly, it's Wyndham. So AP almost gets the steal there. And a little rotation, little mishap. Chloe Angrove finds herself in the key. Connolly let one fly, couldn't convert it. Neil Knight reels it in with one hand. Nice dish over the top, Julie Brousseau. That is some professional. You get the steal, drive it in, draw the defender, dish it over the top. Easy as you like. A nice backdoor cut. Chloe Hildebrand. Mirkovic with the steal as they're looking to find Neil Knight in the high post. Connolly picks up the rebound. Pascal surveying. Brousseau for 3, that's off. Neil Knight with an easy offensive rebound. Pascal for 3 now, off as well. She gets a rebound with a little tip from Julie Brousseau. Oh, Chloe Angrove getting up and stealing that one. Wyndham letting a few passes fly as we're double teaming the half court there. Just gets it off in time, and that was indeed a travel first from Emily Actar, and about 4 minutes of non-stop basketball there. Mackenzie Drew checking in. Alex Connolly having a breather. Mackenzie Drew had about 16 points in a quarter last week. Most of them from where she is now in that corner on this side. See if she can ignite and get herself going there again. Pearce, mid-ranger, no good. Tries to get her own rebound. Is unsuccessful. And all she does is manage to clean up herself and Veronica Mirkovic. As Puka Deng is in as well. Sunbury going big here. Wyndham having to work on keeping Mirkovic and Deng off the glass. Mirkovic has a good run at this one. Just didn't get the ball come her way as Pascal finds it. Coach Jared Hillier, big advocate for the gather step. Mackenzie Drew trying to pull off a little delayed gather into a two-step. Referee adjudicated that as a travel. I'm sure if you broke it down on film it would be pretty tight, but it looked like a travel. So what are you going to do? No point arguing with it. It's back down the other way as it's pass looking for Mirkovic is over the top and out of bounds. A Wyndham ball. Kenzie Drew looks like to bank this one in. Couldn't quite get it to go. Wyndham just holding on to this 12-point lead. 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes to play in this third quarter. Wyndham just getting a little bit reckless with it. Haven't been as clean after the halftime break as they definitely were going into it. If we have a look at the scoring, it's actually Sunbury leading the quarter, 5-8. Neil Knight's going to pick one off in the back court, lay one in, 2 points to Neil Knight. She's got 12. That's her third steal. As Hildebrand looking to drive baseline, couldn't get past Mackenzie Drew. Got a hand on it. Brousseau able to pull it up. Neil Knight lets one fly from the opposite side. Good little tip out there from Puga Deng. Wants a screen, does Chloe Hildebrand. Mackenzie Drew fighting herself, finding a way around it, in and out. Good rebound from Pierce. Thought she was fouled, but it's a jump ball, which the arrow is favouring the Jets. See themselves down 14 despite leading this third quarter. Yeah, that's the way I saw it. I'm no referee, but I know a moving screen when I see one. As that was indeed Puga Deng picking up a moving screen violation as Pascal was trying to get around it. Kenzie Drew outside. Ooh. That is a beautiful looking three-point shot. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Extends this lead for Wyndham. 3.5 to play, third quarter. As we have a technical foul called on a coach, which if you're at a Wyndham game and you see a technical foul called on a coach, you sort of assume it's called on Jared Hillier, but no. Jared's keeping himself under control today as it's called on Monique Caparello. And, yeah, didn't hear what it was about, but AP from the line makes 1 of 2. As Wyndham's going to get the ball back as well. Chance to put this back out towards a 20-point lead. Was back to about 11 points, the Jets, but just couldn't quite get that another bucket they needed to cut that 10-point deficit. There might be a foul on Neil Knight on the loose ball. It's going to go the way for the Sunbury Jets. Connolly back in for Neil Knight. Hildebrand looking inside. Mirkovic had Jamie Lee Pearce in the air, swiping, and a foul's called. Veronica Mirkovic going to go to the line for 2. Mirkovic good on the first. She's got 16 points, and that'll be 17 now. Can't make the second. Pugadeng reels in the rebound. Sunbury give themselves a fresh 14 to work with. Mirkovic inside again. Contact there, fighting through it. Kept going, able to convert 2 more points off the glass. Kenzie Drew, 3 from the wing where she just knocked one down. Couldn't get this one to go. Jazzy Goodman, straight up defence. It's a block or a steal, whichever way you want to chalk that one up. Pascal. By her own standards, Jamie Lee Pearce only playing a handful of minutes this third quarter, is still sitting on just 25 points. Pascal's up to 16. Jazzy, little fadeaway, couldn't get it to go. AP's got 7 boards to go with her, 16 points. Chloe Hildebrand as Mirkovic fouled by Goodman. Sorry, Pascal has 7 assists, not 7 rebounds. Correction. But Mirkovic is on a double-double. She's got the 10 boards to go along with her, 19 points. Playing a great game so far. Going to need to rely on her a bit more down the stretch, are the Jets, if they're going to need to find themselves a way to get back in this game as they throw one away. Kenzie Drew. Good steal there. Lakeisha McLean, Mackenzie Drew had it upstairs, brought it downstairs. And that was all Lakeisha needed to get 2 hands on it and rip it away. Hildebrand. Little push off. Looks like Mirkovic just on that inbound pass. Just gave that little shove to allow a little bit of space. The referees adjudicated that as too much. And it's going the other way. It's Theodore and Goodman. A little bit of a bench unit here with just AP and Neil Knight on the floor as the starters. As AP finds herself outside for 3. Nice pass from Jazz Goodman. Might be her second 3 so far tonight, I think. It is 2 from 6. To Neil Knight. Ella McLeod finding AP inside. 2 points there for the captain. Averaging about 29 coming into it. His 3 ball there was off from Chloe Hildebrand, who managed to reel one in. Wyndham have about 12 seconds to get himself something here. As that is 3/4 of basketball. And Wyndham find themselves with a 18-point lead. Just doing some maths in my head. Sorry, it has been a long day. We roll through a few of these stats. It's Jamie Lee Pierce still with 25. Didn't add to her tally that quarter. Bit of a slower quarter by this game's standards, with only just about 30 points in the quarter. And whereas Wyndham had 34 of their own in the first. Still on pace for breaking that 100, as they're always looking to. And for the Jets, Veronica Mirkovic has 19 to go along with 10 boards, 4 assists. Does need to be careful, sitting on 3 fouls. And Chloe Hildebrand with 13. She's got 6 boards and 3 assists there. So she's been busy tonight. Going to need a little bit of help along the way if they're going to pull off something magical here and get themselves back into this fourth quarter, as they trail by 18. They need to be perfect here down the stretch. As we're back underway here in the fourth quarter. It's Wyndham in control. Jets needing some intensity. Kenzie Drew firing off a 3. Oh, that's halfway in. And just finds its way out. She's going to go again from the other side. Ha ha! Shooter's gonna shoot. That's the message you get when you play Wyndham. Missed 3-pointer on the same possession. Doesn't bother Mackenzie Drew. She fires that one off from the other side. Now she's trying to keep Mirkovic off the glass. As Wyndham themselves go to a zone here by the looks of things. Maybe not quite. Pascal gets the rebound, puts it on the floor straight away. No time. Able to get to that left hand, hanging in the air. To Neil Knight on the glass, easy as you like. Dangerous when she's able to get those rebounds and get off and running, Amanda Pascal. Little mid-range up from Chloe Angrove is good. AP finds Brousseau. Couldn't get that one to go. Angrove trying one from top of the key herself. I don't think she even found the ring there. Pascal driving in. There's a no call there as Pierce was blocked, I think. And a foul's called on Pascal. Just her first. For a player that's that physical and always getting hands in the passing lane, just picking up her first foul into the fourth quarter. You don't mind seeing that as a Wyndham fan. There's Abby Hildebrand. We've got both of them on, and Chloe as well is in the paint. Mirkovic has it up top. Good little 1-2. And corner three there from Chloe Hildebrand. Couldn't get it to go. Pascal has it in transition. Clean spin move from Pascal. A little bump. Nice feed inside. Finds Mirkovic. Adds to her tally. She's up to 20. 20-point double-doubles. Wyndham turn it over. I think it's a Sunbury ball on the baseline, so miscommunication there from Wyndham. Didn't get a hand on it. Back of the iron, Abby Hildebrand. Mirkovic found a way inside, and Emily Actor was able to get it to her somehow. A bit of contact in there. She's rubbing the shoulder. Working hard down low there with Jamie Lee Pearce, who's holding top of her head. So there's a bit of contact going on by the tall timber from both teams. As we have a 5-second inbound violation. Does Wyndham get one back? Little 1-2 with AP and Brousseau. Nice feed inside from Julie Brousseau. Finds Jamie Lee Pearce, who's up to 27. Mirkovic kicks it back out, looking to add to her assist tally. Couldn't get this one. Brousseau, little high-low dribble. Good defense there from Abby Hildebrand. Not much she could do about that. Pascal just too strong. Been hitting that weight room. Misses the shot. Keeps the eyes on the ball. Comes straight back down to her. She's able to elevate. Pop that one off the glass. Seen her do that many times. Often gets the contested layups, but that little split second when the defender has to retrace where the ball is, it's already in the hands of AP, who is able to scoop it back up and finish off there. She moves her way to 23 points with 8 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 steals. Keeping herself exceptionally busy here tonight. As we've got a doubleheader here tonight. First game of the evening here, the Wyndham women and the Sunbury Jets women, as we have the men coming up here at 8:30. So in just over 45 minutes times, we'll be tipping off there for that one. And we will have a Anzac Day sort of service beforehand with part of the Werribee concert band there playing the last post and the Australian national anthems here for us today. So thanks to the Werribee concert band who's in and doing that. A nice little crowd filling up here as well, which is great to see on a Saturday night. Actor getting a bit of pressure here from Pascal. Able to get it over safely. It's a screen from Deng. Little pick and roll action as it went the other way. Mirkovic just couldn't finish inside. Pascal putting the pressure on, bringing the ball down. Kenzie Drew outside. Good option. Couldn't get it to go. It's a Neil Knight ice cream shop still open, scooping all night here at Wyndham. Gets that one up and under the glass. Takes her tally up to 16 points. She's got 7 boards, probably 8 there. I think she reeled one on that possession as well. Couple of assists too. Good game here for Tennille Knight. As Mirkovic goes to try and find Deng, who gets her own rebound, much like AP did just a moment ago. Oh. Jamie Lee Pearce thread the needle, find Tennille Knight on a beautiful little cut. Could see the little look between them as it was, and then Tennille Knight couldn't convert the layup, unfortunately. Pascal checking out of the game with 5 minutes to play. That might be her night done. Just the 30 minutes so far tonight, with a game tomorrow for this Wyndham women's unit. I believe it's Pakenham here tomorrow afternoon. Tennille Knight had a whole lot of that one. Might be her second block for the night, I think. Mirkovic does a good job getting that one back and finding Actor outside as Hildebrand couldn't knock the 3 down. Pearce puts the ball on the floor. Shot clock down to 7 here for Wyndham, taking their time. And they had 24 seconds. They used every bit of it. And it ends up with a Jamie Lee Pearce layup wide open under the basket. Patience there from Wyndham. As Hildebrand driving in was fouled. I think that was on Julie Brousseau. As Tennille Knight as well checks out of the game with 4 minutes to play. She's got 16, 8 boards, 2 assists, 2 blocks. Great game there for Tennille Knight if you assume that's her night done. As Abby Hildebrand knocks the first there of her 2 free throws. And the second as well. Perfect from the line. As Goodman finds Pearce, who can't miss, has the hot hand. 31 points. I don't know what the career high is for Jamie Lee Pearce here for Wyndham, but boy oh boy, 31 would have to be pretty close to it. Oh, as the Jets got one off right on the end of the shot clock there. Able to use every bit of their 24 seconds. Jazzy Goodman spinning through, couldn't get it to go. Jamie Lee Pearce has cheat codes on tonight. She's 11 of 15 from inside and outside. Mirkovic, that was a real crafty little pass there to find Puga Deng, who I don't think was expecting it. As Wyndham, good hands inside. Back and forth there with Brousseau and McLeod, I think it was. Sorry, Actor, number 11. Hildebrand tries to thread the needle. Just couldn't quite find her. There's 2.5 to play here in this fourth quarter. Goodman finds Jamie Lee Pearce. Oh, she's missed one. Couldn't get that one to go, unfortunately, Jamie Lee. Just the 33 points for her. She's not given up on the play. Almost gets one there back as Sunbury Jets are out. Nice little step through, scooping off the glass. Alana Poulton coming off the bench, showing some touch. Little step through, spin off the glass. Crafty. That was really nice. Anna Poulton checked in for the game. She's been sitting there waiting for about 37.5 minutes. That's as far as first touches go. That's about as good as you're going to get for her first seconds here this evening. Of course, if you're joining us just now, game 1 of 2 here tonight, and game 1 of 3 here for the weekend for the men's and women's program. We got men playing Sunbury up next in Championship Men's Division. And then we have Wyndham women taking on Pakenham tomorrow afternoon here at 3 o'clock. So Wyndham coming in undefeated in that men's game coming up here later tonight, looking to keep that record intact. Sunbury 2-1, looking to find their way into the top 5 with a win here tonight. As we've got 2 minutes to play here. Coach Jared Hillier just having a chat with one of the referees. Never happy. Coach Jared Hillier could be up 40 points and he'd still be a bit grumpy at the refs or at somebody. Good movement there as Goodman threw it into the middle of both Bethany Theodore and Alex Connolly. Kenzie Drew was looking for Jamie Lee Pearce. I think she was just a fraction late locating her. Tried to throw a little wraparound pass, but didn't quite wrap it around just enough. Jamie Lee Pearce checks out. Round of applause here from the crowd and the commentators' table. Jamie Lee with 33 points is done. Along 8 rebounds to go along with that. Nice pick and roll there. Pooga Dang just couldn't get the handle after the passes. Lily Impey now. Alex Connolly stepping through. Clean little step through. She obviously saw Alana Poulton pull one of those off and thought, oh, that looked pretty good. Might try that myself. It's Wyndham closing in on the 100 points. It's Hildebrand driving in. Neil Knight finds Connolly just. Good hands from Hildebrand on the little reach from behind. It's to Neil Knight. Might have just given away the foul on the contest there. So Abby Hildebrand going to go to the line and shoot 2. And she's good on the first. So Abby Hildebrand, going to the line. She's got 11 points. Chloe with 13. She makes the 2 free throws there. Jazz Goodman, it's to Neil Knight. She's sold 2 or 3 of those tonight off nice passes, costing her teammates a couple of assists. As it was a nice dish from Jazz Goodman. Everyone thought the shot was going up, and just last second redirected that one to Neil Knight. As the 100-point mark might just go missing for Wyndham here tonight. If she can knock both of these down, we'll be down to... No, it won't be 99. It might be 98 if she can get this one to go. As it's Wyndham comfortably in control of the Sunbury Jets here tonight. As missing the pair is to Neil Knight. And a nice outlet run from Alana Poulton. And Wyndham don't stop. If there's time to get a shot off, they're going to get it off. As they're reckless once more. It's to Neil Knight, adds 1 to her block tally. And swats that one. And Jets might have wanted the foul there, but they're not going to get it. Time to fire one off here before the buzzer. And that is it. That is a 22-point victory for Wyndham in cruise control after a dominant first half here, putting up 34 points in the first quarter and 27 in the second. To take what was about a 15-point lead into half-time, and Sunbury Jets played a good third quarter, but just couldn't keep Wyndham, couldn't get the stops they needed to get themselves back into the game. Big credit to Jamie Lee Pearce, 33 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. And Amanda Pascal, 25, 8 boards, 8 assists, 2 steals. Neil Knight had 16, 9, 3 blocks and a couple of steals as well. So Wyndham players filling up the stat sheet. It was a great game by Veronica Mirkovic. She had 21, 14 boards as well. Dominant on the glass, but Wyndham just too strong in the end. And that'll do things here for us for the women's game tonight. If you're sticking around, look forward to seeing you for the men, starting at 8:30. See you then.